with Ric Flair made it around the world, the results of that match. I walked over to Tokyo, Japan, and I walked into the locker room, and those wrestlers came up and shook my hand, and they said, you were the closest to coming to defeat the world's heavyweight champion. You beat him 1, 2, 3. But then we heard through the bulletin that Curt Hennig was the cause for me losing. I back up what I say. I said I'd leave. It wasn't a lose or leave down. I could have come back a week later, but I stood up like a man, and I looked at people in the eye, and I left. So I booked myself out, and I went to Japan. And you know what this means on my shirt? This means Ichiban, which means #1. And they presented this to the #1 wrestler of the tournament over there, and that was Playboy Buddy Rose. Now, while I was over there, I bought some presents back for all the wrestlers. And here's just a few of them right here. First of all, in Japan, anything you buy, it says made in Japan. The first thing I bought was a little bottle of hair ointment. It makes your hair grow back, and I bought this for Dutch Savage. Savage, I know for the last 5 years you've been having a fetish about losing your hair. This will make it grow back. This, Savage, is also for you. I bought this over in Japan. When your hair grows back, you can blow dry your hair. Then while I was over there, I was teamed up with one of the stars of the movie Rocky III, Dizzy Hogan's brother, Hulk Hogan. They teamed us up over there, and we won the tag team championship. Dizzy Hogan's brother, you know, Hulk Hogan is one of the stars in Rocky, right? You know about that. Well, together, he sent back to you a kimono, Dizzy Hogan, for you. Then, I got Tommy Rogers and Hack Sawyer a present over there in Japan. This way, this is for Tommy Rogers. These are high-lift shoes they've invented over there for the short man, and this way they don't have to look up to the microphone. Right here, here's another pair for Hack Sawyer. Make sure you buy bell-bottom pants, because that way, wear them long to the ground, and they won't be able to tell what kind of shoes you're wearing, but at least you'll see eye to eye with Frank Bonema. Oliver, I bought you this cassette player. You'll like it. You like to listen to the music. Well, play it anywhere in bed with the women. You can play it anytime in the car. Great sound, Oliver. This is from me to you. Now, for Dr. D. I watched the tapes for the last 5 weeks, and Dr. D thinks he's #1 around here. Well, let me tell you something, Dr. D. Does that stand for Dr. Dog, Dr. Doggy? Well, I went to the pet store, and I got you a muzzle to put around that mouth of yours, and then you just strap it around the back of your head, and Dr. D, that way you can be seen and not heard. Then, for Matt Bourne, I don't know, Matt Bourne's been getting a little carried away lately. I got him a bottle of tranquilizers just to calm him down, because let me tell you something, Matt Bourne. We're a great team together. We're going to be a team tonight. We're going to stay together. Don't worry. The General's back, and the General's back to stay. I got something for Curt Hennig. I got Curt Hennig a gold watch. I want him to wear it in the ring when he wrestles me, because I want to see time fly. Now, the last thing I got here is my wallet. Snakeskin. $10,000, as you can see, in $100 bills right here. And this is for the man that can run me out of the Northwest, $10,000, because nobody will ever do this to me again.
Hey, excuse me, I'm not the kind of guy to get rude or anything, Mr. Bonema, buddy. But when you were here before, we used to come up here as a team. We used to do everything together. Now, you come up here on your interview, you didn't bring me, you didn't bring Rip. I don't appreciate it very much. And another thing.
You were in the bathroom. I said, come on, you were in the bathroom.
What is this? Tranquilizers, buddy?
Last week,
you think I need tranquilizers? To hell with the tranquilizers. I don't need them. Now, wait. Hey, don't get me wrong. We're going to do great as a team together tonight and whatever.
And I'm the General. We'll get it all straight.
You've been gone, buddy. A lot of things have happened. Me and Rip hold the belts. We have all the belts now. We've done it without you. So we can do it without you. I just don't want your head to get as big like it was before. It does look like it's short down. Maybe the sun did it. Maybe you just gathered yourself. Buddy.
I'm not getting mad. I understand you. You are. Why did I take you on my side? Because you got potential. Let me tell you something. I've been in the business just a few more years than you. Just listen to me, and I promise you everything will go straight. Tonight, we're going to click, baby. We're going to beat those two young guys.
Yes, we are going to click. But just remember, who ran Steve Regal out?
You did.
Rocky Johnson's around. I happen to know Peter Maivia is still alive. He says he went back there to bury him. I got reliable sources that told me he is still alive. Yes, what happened was I met Rocky Johnson in a Burgerville parking lot. I got out and I beat the holy beat out of him with a baseball bat. Now,
great. That's great.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. You come back here, you think you're going to come into the same shoes you wore. Dr. D thinks he's number one, and we all know that I'm number one. So, buddy, hey, maybe it's just a little thing with an ego problem here. But
well, we're going to have to move this back to the dressing room because we're out of time here.
Buy yourself a dinner. Here's $100 for you. Let me tell you something. We'll go out. We'll talk about it tonight. We'll get it all straight.
All right.
Let's just go out and have a teamwork. I understand what you're trying to say. The Playboy's back.
We'll let them work out their problem.
$10,000.
Our problem's getting into commercials.
Matt, let's get it
Here's
together.